Alright there, it's your old mate Yorkie here, with the start of the March 2023 version of My Humble Opinion, where I give my opinion of the Humble Monthly Choice Bundle. Starting with just the overview, which we're going to do today, of the games that are in there and what they say about them, and then going on to a brief let's try of each of the games. It's not meant to give a full overview of the game, just see if I want to go further. Right, March 2023, we have Biomutant, Jurassic World Evolution 2, Edge of Eternity, Heroes Hour, Rogue Lords, Demon Turf, Golden Light, and Monster Crown. Well, I've heard of two, possibly three of them, though I don't know much about Edge of Eternity. The name rings a bell. Let's go have a look, shall we? First up, Biomutant. Now, there's no point in trying the keys unless I say otherwise, because I've already refunded them. Right, Biomutant is an open-world, post-apocalyptic. Well, it's only 67% mixed, so it's not exactly a very popular game. It's an open-world, post-apocalyptic Kung Fu Fable RPG with a unique martial arts styled combat system, allowing you to mix melee, shooting, and mutant ability action. A plague is ruining the land, and the Tree of Life is bleeding death from its roots. The tribes stand divided. Explore a world in turmoil and define its fate. Will you be its saviour, or lead it to an even darker destiny? Key features: a new take on third-person combat. The martial arts style combat system allows you maximum freedom of movement and agility while mixing shooting, melee, and powers from your mutations. You are, after all, a biomutant. Learning Wung Fu combat forms through progression and learning from masters you'll meet will constantly add to your choices and make sure combat never gets old. Evolve your gameplay. You'll be able to recode your genetic structure to change the way you look and play. This will, of course, affect your attributes, and in addition to this, exposure to biocontamination in the world will lead to mutations, like the turtle form and mucus bubble. Ew, sounds messy. While exposure to radioactivity found in bunkers from the old world will affect your mind and unlock psi mutations like telekinesis, levitation, and more. Next level of crafting. You are totally free when crafting weapons. That's not true. Let me craft a tank in here, perhaps. A nuclear weapon. You're not totally free. Mix and match parts to create your own unique one-handed or two-handed slash and crush weapon. Told you. Revolver rifles and shotguns, and add modifications like corkscrew and battery-powered chainsaw modules to biocontaminated sludge vials, adding to your combat arsenal. Oh, it sounds like there's a decent variety. There are even characters you'll meet that'll craft cool stuff for you, like bionic wings, a jump pack, and even let you modify your automaton, a scrap toy sidekick. Okay. Gear up for adventure. You are totally free when equipping your character. Not only when it comes to choosing weapons you created, what type of gear you want. Equip a gas mask and an oxygen tank for exploring the dead zones. Thermos-resistant clothing. That'd be thermal resistant. Thermos is a type of flask. For venturing into cryonic areas, or protective gear for taking on biocontaminated creatures. The choice is up to you. Survive in a vibrant open world. You are free to explore the world and what lies beneath its surface by foot, mech, jet ski, air balloon, or area unique mounts. Explore the dying wildland, the tunnels and bunker networks of the underworld, and find your way up the mountains or out on the archipelago. There are lots of discoveries to be made, mysteries to unravel, features to confront, and weird characters to meet in this vibrant and colourful world. An unusual story with an unusual end. Your actions play a major part in the unfolding of the story, where end is coming to the new world. A plague is ruining the land, and the Tree of Life is... You've said that. The tribes stand divided in need of someone strong enough to unite them or bring them all down. You are guided through the world by a storyteller that narrates every step of your journey. But it's your actions and choices that will decide. Okay. So it sounds decent enough. Let's go to VT. Only usually watch the first one. Oh, is that our buddy, the little mech? Split. Ooh. That made me more of a problem. That doesn't sound good either. Oh dear. Well, it looks cool. Although it looks like it's a heavy action game, and I'm not very good at action games, as you might have spotted if you've seen me do them before. But I can enjoy them. Well, the 67% makes me think it's one of them games that looks cool and maybe starts looking cool, but wears on you in the end. I look forward to putting it through the Let's Try and deciding if I want to bring it to the channel or just get rid of it. Jurassic World Evolution 2. Now, this one will not get a Let's Try. Why? It's already got some play on channel. I played it very, very briefly when it first came out. If you want to look it up, it's there. However, that does mean this is a little gift to whoever grabs a code first. I've not cashed that in. Feel free to do it. Now, if it doesn't work, that means 1, someone got there before you, or 2, Steam's being a silly bugger. I don't have any control over any of that. Alright, let's give you a read through. Features. Jurassic World Evolution 2 is the much anticipated sequel to Frontier's groundbreaking 2018 management simulation, Jurassic World Evolution, offering an all-new narrative campaign voiced by cast members from across Jurassic World film franchise, exciting new features, 4 engaging game modes, and an expanded roster of awe-inspiring dinosaurs. An original Jurassic World story. Learn what it takes to be a park management master in campaign mode. A compelling, original narrative that puts you at the heart of the action, following the earth-shattering events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Work alongside iconic characters from the films, including Dr. Ian Malcolm, voiced by Jeff Goldblum, and Claire Dearing, voiced by Bryce Dallas Howard, and lead the efforts to control, conserve, and contain wild dinosaurs now rampaging across the USA. Create your own Jurassic World. Take control with deeper management tools and creative options. Construct a range of customizable new buildings and hire new scientists. And shape your park to meet the needs of both your guests and dinosaurs. Unleash your creativity in sandbox mode or test your skills in challenge mode as you deal with diverse locations and environmental calamities. Play with chaos theory. Play through key moments in your favourite films with a twist. Experience what-if scenarios from iconic Jurassic World and Jurassic Park films. Each level set across eras and locations from all 5 movies. Dive into the Jurassic World franchise and see how events unfold and when you take control. Discover awesome new dinosaurs. Inspiring dinosaurs, sorry. Over 75 different prehistoric species come to life in Jurassic World Evolution 2, including highly requested flying and marine animals. These animals feel more alive than ever as they preside over territory, fight for dominance, and react intelligently to the world around them. Use bioengineering to customize dinosaurs with bold new colors and alter their genomes to unlock traits. Now, it sounds cool, and it's 81%, so it's very positive. What I didn't like about it, the first game had you develop a park with missions developing as you went, yes, but you had control over it. It wasn't specific mission scenarios and so on. And this seems to force you into that, or at least it seemed to do when I played it. So that didn't appeal to me. Now, that was my reason for not liking it. 81% visit positive. Obviously, people have. So let's go to VT, and whoever's grabbed this, enjoy it.
There is no need to be alarmed. Please remain in the vehicle
I may even give it another try sometime, but I doubt
it. So, this is the world we made.
Beta endgame footage.
Despite everything that we've
We're not in
witnessed,
beta now anymore, guys.
we just can't resist playing God. We fool ourselves into believing that if we could go back in time, we'd make better choices, wiser decisions. Maybe this time, we'd just let nature take its course and resist our compulsion to control it. But no, that's not in our nature, is it? Out here in the wild, chaos is in control, and chaos always finds a way. The question now is, where will it take us next?
So, enjoy it, whoever grabs that. Moving on. Edge of Eternity, indie action adventure RPG. Midgar Studio, Dear Villagers, $30. Alright, it's 78% mostly positive, so that's not bad. The world of Herion is torn apart. Years ago, the arrival of a mysterious alien force ultimately plunged the planet into an endless cataclysmic war, where both magic and technology were unleashed for their worst and darkest extremes. Now an even greater threat has emerged. In a despicable act of war, the invaders released the corrosion, a fatal disease turning living forms of all kinds into misshapen abominations. In these desperate times, a young soldier will have to face his destiny and embark on an epic journey that will change the fate of Herion forever. Key features: an enthralling story filled with plot twists and heart-wrenching moments, a gorgeous fantasy world to explore, epic battles with a unique and strategic turn-based combat system, charismatic and unforgettable characters, stunning soundtrack featuring Yasuri Mitsuda from Trigger and Xenoblade Chronicles, an advanced crafting system, and fearless yet adorable beasts to befriend. It sounds decent. Let's go to VT and see what it looks like. I mean, it's mostly positive. It's not great by the look of it, but could be really good.
I refuse to die here!
Usually a good thing, refusing to die there.
When you woke in the snow, your mind was already gone.
I'm a deserter. A dead man walking.
Your brother is your weakness, Selim.
Darien is the only person I can trust with this mission.
We have no choice but to fight this abomination. The corrosion.
Do you know why the corrosion is about to engulf the entire world?
We will find a cure to the corrosion.
You have a choice to make.
What are you ready to sacrifice to save her?
Come and get me!
This is nothing we can't handle.
Follow my lead and we'll get through this.
This will hurt, and not in a good way.
By the will of the gods.
Everyone is dead! What kind of hope is this?
Welcome to Here, Caleb.
You're not alone, Darian.
Yep, got a bit of a slowdown there. Not sure what happened.
We can hold hands if we want.
Cute.
You have no right to give up.
This is the story of what we have sacrificed.
You know, I'll be honest with you. I don't remember ever playing a JRPG before, so if I have, it must have only been a few minutes to try one out. So I'm looking forward to giving this a let's try and see what happens. I refuse to make a judgment yet. It could be fun, but it might not be. I don't know. Heroes Hour. This looks pixelated. That's a big off for me to start with. Doesn't mean it's bad, but it's usually a big off for me. Alright, it's $18 worth, 78% mostly positive. Heroes Hour is an accessible yet deep and content-rich strategy role-playing game. Take control of your hero, explore the world, build up your town, fight fast-paced battles, level up your hero and amass an army large enough to take out opponents before they take you out. Turn-based and real-time. While exploring the world and developing your town and army are both turn-based, giving you time to think and plan out your next moves in battle. In battle, your units will do the best to fight for themselves in real time. All hundreds of them. Cast spells and give attack orders to swing the tide of battle, or just sit back and watch as your might unfolds. Procedural generation. Heroes Hour brings impactful procedural generation to the strategy game formula, ensuring that every time you play, there will be new areas to explore and strange buildings to enhance your hero or army. Seek out obelisks to start you on small procedural quests that send you around the world. You won't even be able to use the same build order each time you play the same faction. Okay. I'm not sure that's a good thing. Features: 11 factions with special mechanics, strengths and weaknesses, 22 hero classes with a special skill each, 50 common hero skills, 177 units and 99 upgraded units, 80 unique unit abilities, 166 artifacts, 83 spells plus 18 spells unlockable via skills, dozens of impactful map buildings, local hotseat multiplayer and co-op. Okay. Co-op I don't care about. Being on the faster side compared to other turn-based strategy games, you may even be able to finish the hot seat games that you start. Let's go to VT. So far I'm only hearing things that sound like offs to me, but we'll see. Yeah, this doesn't look good. Now, some people just really enjoy that kind of thing, but I'm not a big fan of graphics like that at all. Is that the music? Wait. Please tell me it's not. Oh my god. Please tell me that's not the music. Oh. Just over a year old, huh? I started computer gaming in the 1980s. I did my time with bad graphics and bad sound. We'll see if it improves my opinion when I do the Let's Try. I will be doing a Let's Try, but that was nauseating. All right, Rogue Lords RPG strategy. Leica Studio, Cyanide Studio, Nacon. Right, Rogue Lords. I don't know about this one. 73% mostly positive. The first roguelite in which you play as the devil. which means you can change some of the game's rules to your advantage. Run after run, manage your team of famous evil geniuses. They encounter unforeseen events and turn-based combat. Unlock new skills, create powerful synergies, and use your powers to turn the situation in your favor at critical moments. Only by collecting ancient artifacts can you finally take your revenge on the demon hunters. A dark tale. Weakened from defeat to the force of good, you fled the world and sought refuge in hell to survive. Decades later, you have returned with your most faithful disciples to exact revenge on those wretched demon hunters. But the world has changed in your absence. Your enemies have become all-powerful, and a new religion, the Sanctua Lumen, has become very influential. It mercilessly hunts down all those who serve you. To reinstate your hold over the world as humans, you must regain the strength you previously wielded by taking possession of artifacts with legendary power. Alright. Create your team of 3 disciples from Dracula, the Headless Horseman, Bloody Mary, the White Lady, Lilith, Hecate, Baron Samedi, and Frankenstein and his creature. Each disciple has their own unique story, abilities, and gameplay. Combine their skills to create devastating synergies and deal with mortals that dare stand in your way. Collect souls and exchange them for new skills, upgrades, and powerful relics that can strengthen your disciples. Sacrifice some of your health to control the game interface. Nothing will stop you, and certainly not the rules imposed on mortals. Manipulate the health bars of your disciples and enemies. Optimize status effects to suit your fight tactics. Open portals on the map. Tip the odds in your favor during events. There are many occasions to use your diabolical powers throughout the run. Increase the terror gauge by winning fights and completing interactive events to earn valuable bonuses to your disciples. Complete each event to your liking to reduce the influence of the Sanctua Lumen. Give mortals good reason to fear you. And decide the fate of traitors who have allied themselves with your enemies. Take revenge on the demon hunters in epic turn-based fights. I mean, it sounds interesting. It sounds like it's got some mechanics that I'm not used to doing, so let's go to BT.
They're all here. The greatest disciples of evil. What a pleasure it is to see you in action once again. Another night, another conquest. By dawn, these lands will be mine. You shall not leave
Graphic
until
style
all
looks
the
okay.
mortals
It's
of
not
this region
too bad,
have
man.
bowed down before me.
Nice edgelord voiceover there, but I don't know if there's going to be voiceover in the game.
Reality is but a toy to me. Those humans didn't have a chance. The dice were loaded from the start. Welcome to hell, mortal.
Well, the 73% mostly positive gives me pause. But at the same time, it's got some intriguing look to it, so we'll wait for the Let's Try and see if it is good to be bad. Alright, next up, Demon Turf. Indie Adventure, Fabraz Platonic. $25. 87% very positive. Okay. Know nothing about this game. Alright, so we have... The demon world is inhabited by all kinds of nasties. Most of them lumped into gangs battling for dominion, each led by its own head honcho. Yet even these bad dudes are no match for the Demon King himself. Instead, the task force Sabibs, a young demon barely 1,000 years old, who decides it's time for her to kick every turf leader's butt and become the Demon Queen herself. Alright, so rise to power of a demon. A unique aesthetic combining the expressiveness of 2D illustrations with the depth and sense of exploration 3D environments can offer. A world chock full of humour and style from the music accompanied by the protagonist rapping. Okay. To the colourful characters inhabiting the world. A unique... I mean, I have no problem with rap, don't get me wrong. It's unusual seeing a game. A unique take on progression. Take a victory lap and explore previously beaten levels to discover their liberated state, with plenty of mechanical and environmental changes to uncover. Or take some time off in the hub town, taking on side quests and other distinct challenges instead. Pull off some clever platforming combinations or get physical with special physics-based combat system that ramps up the chaos and fun. Push, pull and spin your enemies out of the way. A different take on checkpoints, bring the player to place them wherever they want. Show off without them for a perfect run, or place one in preparation for a challenging section. Why not just let me save? Unique challenges like the photo hunt mode, where you're tasked to take pictures of hidden locations and surprising moments. Or simply take pictures and selfies for fun and share them across all social media. No thanks. An awesome collection of purchasable mods that can be combined in clever ways to completely change your playstyle. Or you could buy some dyes and pets instead. World your oyster. Tons of carefully crafted levels that constantly introduce new challenges as well as an engaging, weird way of putting it, bosses full of character and life until Beebs gets to them. Create and share your own custom levels. No, not going to do that. The makers of Slime Slam. Okay. Let's go to BT.
The demon world is inhabited by all kinds of nasties, separated into turfs and their gang leaders. None stand a chance at the Demon King himself. I say it's time to kick his sorry butt out of here!
What is it? Platform?
What the heck is wrong with you?
But I told you I'd do it.
I always got your back, Beebs.
You and me, the dream team.
Demon turn.
I really don't know where to begin guessing how good or bad it is. Oh, we'll wait for the let's try. 2 more to do. Golden Light, 1999. Action Indie Adventure, 95%. Interesting. That has been redeemed, as I say, so no point in going for it. Don't know why it's showing it. I think I got in there before it downloaded. Welcome to the Meat Zone Prop Hunt, where props hunt you. Also, it's a horror roguelike. Golden Light is a procedural, dark comedy horror game with roguelike elements and an eerie atmosphere. Descend into the depths of the gut to save your loved one. Procedural levels, randomized weapons, procedural spooks, talking bicycle, why not? Talking dude in the toilet, why not? Things you can eat or throw in this game: bat head, corrupted fetus, okay, fish heads, fat lips, meat apple, and many more. Alright, let's go to BT. This I have no idea on. remind me to get a glass of water next time I'm making a video. Is it FMV? The others don't look like they're FMV, but or is this is just a cinematic. Cinematics don't help me, they don't show me the gameplay. To be honest, I'm not seeing anything that hits me in the sweet spot at all. But 95% of a view, overwhelmingly positive. Got to be worth a look, hasn't it? Let's wait for the light strike. Monster Crown, action indie adventure RPG, $20. Studiorum Sudesco. 77%, mostly positive. Most of these have been mostly positive. Very few really positive this game. Or this episode, whatever. Alright, about Monster Crown. Unravel Crown Island's dark story as you create your own monster legacy. With a history of sadistic rulers and heroic saviors, the island faces another threat in the form of a malicious young woman seeking power. It's up to you and the monsters you make pacts with to prevent them from prevent the return of tyranny. Will your decisions make you a savior or a dark messiah? Make pacts with monsters to receive their protection in return for shelter. Breed and fuse over 200 base monsters to create your own new species. Travel across Crown Island with your monster allies to uncover a dark world. This sounds like it's a conversion of a mobile game, to be honest, but it's probably not. Make a pivotal decision that will drastically change the ending of the post-game. Play online. No, I'm not going to play online, so forget that one. Let's go to VT. This is the last one, I believe, so let's see what it offers.
Well. What do we have here? A fresh new monster tamer, huh? Let me share a few tips from a seasoned pro. You're gonna need them to survive in this world. First off, monsters aren't interested in friendship or anything silly like that. They'll offer you their strength in return for the promise you'll raise them to reach their peak. That sacred pact is what monster taming is all about. While you travel this wide open world, you're bound to find packs of useful goods dropped by those who came before you, scared off by some powerful beast, or eaten as a snack. It's anyone's guess. And you're not gonna stand a chance against other tamers unless you know about monster breeding. Purebred doesn't stand a chance against this new species I created. What do you think I should name it? But I suppose I'd be doing you a disservice to not mention monster transformation. Whip out an atomic clock mid-battle to transform your Dracoid, or purify a Laz back into an Apo and then use a super grow on it to create a real powerhouse. One last thing before you go, kid. There's trouble brewing. I'm not getting myself involved. Gotta take care of number one after all. But if you've got a habit of playing savior, I think you've got your work cut out for you. That is, if you're not out to become a dark messiah yourself.
Doesn't look great, but we'll see at the Let's Try. One thing I will say is I play on PC, which means I've never been able to, other than Pokemon Go, I've never been able to play a Pokemon game because I play on PC. I've always been intrigued to try one, but they're not on PC. If this is a Pokemon knockoff, I'm certainly willing to give it a shot. Anyway, let's wait till the Let's Try. And that should be it. Back to Biomutant, yeah. So, what are my thoughts so far? Biomutant, I want to try. I'm hoping it's better than the, 67% rating or whatever it was. Edge of Eternity, just for the fact that I don't remember playing a JRPG before, I'm interested in trying. Heroes Hour didn't look appealing. Rogue Lords could be good, I don't know. Demon Turf was intriguing. I don't know what to think of it at all. I'm definitely ready to try it. Monster Crown, I hope it's better than it looks like, and I hope it does have some Pokemon inspired stuff at least. Because I say, I've missed the chance to play Pokemon. And Golden Light, I don't know. Overall, this is a big bunch of I just don't know. So, should make the Let's Tries interesting. See you then. Bye now.